I'm paying some of my zakat here.
I'm paying some of my zakat here. If you're not already convinced, take a look at this.
Assalamu alaikum
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh.
Here we are.
We're just in the midst of our radio show,
And we needed to take a quick break.
Playing a nasheed.
Yes.
We've got a couple of minutes,
So we can do this.
We'll just put these to one side. Inshallah.
Because something incredibly important is
We
happening.
need your help.
We need your help. Please help. You know the state of the world at this moment in time. You know what's happening at this moment in time. You know the Islamophobia that is rampant and rife all around the world. You know that some people aren't necessarily Islamophobic, but they don't necessarily understand it. And we fear what we don't understand. As a result, they push back. So we are always incredibly proud of saying, how many people are Muslim around the world?
1/5 of humanity.
1/5 of humanity. 20% of humanity.
1 in 5.
1 in 5 people. Brilliant.
It's a good start.
However,
We've failed.
because
That means 80% aren't.
80%.
4 out of 5 people are non-Muslim.
Have you had some amazing gifts through your life?
Oh, I've been fortunate. Allah's blessed me with,
Yep.
with
I've
good
had some
things.
brilliant gifts. I've had some
Alhamdulillah.
amazing gifts. What was the best gift you had?
The Quran.
The Quran.
The Quran. The gift
Islam.
of Islam.
Islam.
The gift of knowledge of
Islam.
this beautiful deen.
In this
The gift
amazing
of-
month.
The gift of people around me.
Yes.
That gave me
You.
the knowledge that I've got.
Yes.
To be able to say Allah, Allahu Akbar,
Mm-hmm.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh.
So the best gift you ever received was having Islam introduced into your life.
Yes.
There are non-Muslims out there who will not wake up in the morning and go, I know, I'm going to research a religion I know nothing about, and in fact, I fear and maybe embrace it.
No.
That's not going to happen.
No.
What they need is knowledge.
Yes.
Now, we're trying to do that with this channel. You know that. You're watching this, so we guess you like it. Brilliant. But we have something incredibly special happening. Incredibly special. And we've mentioned it before, but it's a film.
Junaid and I have partnered up with.
Well, we are giving our full support. The two white Muslims are giving their full support to an amazing film called
Freedom.
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 So,
It's
what's
incredible.
this film about?
It's, well, how many converts?
50.
From how many countries?
25.
All around the
World.
That's 50 converts giving their stories from 25 countries all around this incredible world.
All subtitled in English.
It's amazing.
And Junaid.
Yes.
Junaid. When was the last... I mean, do you know? I don't cry.
No.
I don't.
Don't do tears.
I'm a guy.
Don't do tears. We're big enough and
I'm
ugly
a
enough to...
man.
What?
I don't cry. But do you know what? Guilty. I cried.
Likewise.
I cried. When I watched that movie,
Yep.
it is so moving.
Yes.
It is so beautiful.
Yes.
And hearing the heartfelt stories of these converts is so uplifting.
Yes.
I actually cried.
Yes.
At some of the documentary, I laughed at the same time.
Yes.
I was crying and laughing at the same time. It was brilliant. Brilliant. Exactly. Just
It's
like that. Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly. You
Now,
have got to see this.
You've got to see it.
Now,
And do you know who else has
also-
got to see it?
The whole world.
The whole world.
Everybody in the world
The
should see
feedback.
this.
Now, this has been premiered in 21 cities,
9 countries.
9 countries across the world, and for non-Muslims.
Yeah.
And the feedback has been
Unbelievable.
extraordinary, incredible.
Unbelievable.
Non-Muslims are saying everybody needs to see
Everybody
this.
should see this.
I've
I've now got a completely different.
Everybody should see this. Why have I not seen this
Do you know
before?
what? I'm gonna
Everybody should see
I'm going to go and
this.
find some Muslims and make them my friends.
Yes,
Is what people
from a
say.
film, because the
From a-
film is
just
so amazing.
Brilliant.
Now, point number 1, you can see at the bottom of the screen there an address that you can go to support. We want 100 million non-Muslims, 100 million people to see this film, and that's just the start.
Yes.
We think everybody should see it,
Yes.
but we're making the target of 100 million. The two white Muslims are supporting Halis Media
Now.
in their demand that 100 million people see this video. You
Junaid.
can help by contributing to this website below. launchgood.com/never-again.
I'm paying some of my zakat here.
I'm paying some of my zakat here. If you're not already convinced, take a look at this. Just take a look at this. We'll be back in a minute. Take a look at this.
Racist terror attack in New
Gunman
Zealand,
with an automatic
targeting
weapon has
two
opened a
mosques.
fire on a mosque in central
outside the
Christchurch.
mosque and in the same direction.
This is one of New Zealand's darkest days.
The world is becoming more and more unsafe for Muslims as the anti-Islam narrative continues to grow out its evil horns worldwide. The rate of Islamophobic attacks have been rising all around the globe. Christchurch is just another wake-up call. Should we, the Ummah, mourn one tragedy after the other and then go back to our normal lives without taking any measures to prevent more attacks from happening again? Or should we take action and educate the masses on what Islam truly means? The documentary film Freedom has been spearheading serious efforts in tackling the anti-Islam narrative globally. We've already screened in 9 countries across 21 cities. Freedom has left a huge positive impact throughout the non-Muslim community, changing one mindset at a time.
I thought the film was beautiful.
I will now have a whole different attitude towards Muslim people.
It was very enlightening to see the sincerity of their belief to the Almighty True God.
I welcome them with all my heart because I think the country is going to be so much richer with these people here.
I think there's some really interesting insights in it for people that don't understand Islam very well.
I think this film should be broadcasted locally, internationally. It should be promoted across all areas of anywhere around the world.
We believe it's time to stop being a reactionary ummah supporting only after a crisis happens. We must become people of solutions with real, long-lasting impact. The Quran was the media 1,400 years ago, so should we not invest in media in this digital world of the 21st century? We need your help this Ramadan to make freedom reach more people. We are targeting 100 million people in the next few years by making freedom accessible on social media, world TV channels, and translating it into more than 10 different languages. Take action now and support Christchurch Never Again this Ramadan and be counted among those driving a real change in the world. Donate now at launchgood.com/never-again.
We all know that we give our charity in the month of Ramadan.
Yes.
It's terribly important that we do that in the month of Ramadan.
Yes.
But it shouldn't be just in the month of Ramadan. This is something that can continue afterwards as well.
Absolutely.
Because
this film isn't going to stop.
If we want to screen this film around the world,
and we do,
and we are going to do this.
Yes.
By whatever means, inshallah, we are going to do this.
Yep.
It's just going to cost so much.
Yep.
And I can't afford to do that. Junaid, can you? No. Nobody can do. We can't just do this on our own. We need support.
Yes.
We need people to back this. We need people to get behind this.
Yep.
And this is in the best way a form of dawah.
Yep.
In the month of Ramadan. This is promoting Islam in the month of Ramadan.
Now, it could be promoting Islam all the way through the year. But if you make your contribution during Ramadan, the reward carries on. Yeah. It just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Yeah. 9 countries this has been premiered in. Yeah. There's over 220 countries in the world. We want every single one to know this. When people say freedom, want them thinking about this movie.
Yeah.
Want them to go in, oh, it's amazing that, isn't it? It really opened my eyes.
You see, what will happen, inshallah, is that if we get this screened in numerous different countries, and all parts of those countries, if we get this screened and we get people talking about this film sufficiently, we will get this film onto mainstream media.
Yes.
We will get this film onto the likes of the BBC or its equivalent worldwide. We will get this film onto influential platforms
to give a wide audience.
We can stop Islamophobia.
Yes.
Or at least calm it.
We can give it a go.
But the thing is,
we can start start removing the reasons why people should fear this beautiful religion.
Do this.
Go there.
Do it.
Go there. If it's £1, send it. If it's £5, send it. If it's £100, send it. Whatever it is, help.
The more you give,
the more you get.
the more the more reward you get. But
Yep.
also, actually, if you look at the incentives, the more you give, the more you get.
Oh, actually, yes,
So,
yes, true.
alhamdulillah.
True.
We're trying to make it as easy for people to donate as much as they can.
Yep.
Please, guys, dig deep, support this.
Yeah.
It's
It's a phenomenal project.
the future.
The Tuareg Muslims are completely behind
the
this.
future of the perception of Islam
Yes.
is resting on initiatives like this.
Absolutely.
But I happen to know there is nothing like this.
Yeah.
There is only this at this time. Support it, guys, inshallah.
Please.
Assalamu alaikum
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh.